When I was 13, I had this friend named Veronica. We both were obsessed with scary stories and legends. One weekend, she invited me to stay at her cottage. We had lots of fun during the day. We went swimming, hiking, kayaking, and played video games. When it got dark, we decided to try and stay up all night, but first, we wanted to see if the Canadian legend of the Wendigo was true. We waited for it to get darker, and then we told her 16-year-old sister that we were going to go to the forest to see if the Wendigo legend was true. Her sister believed in this kind of stuff but was too scared to see if it was real. She called us insane and said it was a horrible idea. But nevertheless, I grabbed the flashlight and my friend's hand, and we ran to the woods. The legend says, to summon the Wendigo, you must whistle in a Canadian forest at night. Lucky for me, I didn't know how to whistle, so Veronica had to be the one to do it. She did, and then we stood there, as quiet as we could be. 10 seconds went by. We were about to calmly walk out of the forest, but then we heard a twig snap. The snap was followed by a noise that sounded like a moose noise mixed with a human groan. Hearing that, we ran back to the cottage as fast as we could. We didn't tell her sister anything. We just went straight to the room we were staying in. We were bored, so she told me about a legend that was going around the neighborhood. The legend claimed that, if you go to the lake at 3 a.m. and tap your foot in the water 3 times, something will try to pull you down into the water. And if there's no one there to help you, you're doomed. For some reason, we decided that we would try it too. When everyone was asleep, we snuck into the kitchen to get some ice cream and coffee in order not to fall asleep. Eventually, 3 a.m. arrived. We did what the legend said, but I only felt something touch my foot. After that, we thought the rest of the night was going to be normal, but alas, we were so wrong. We changed our minds about not sleeping at all and got ready for bed. We were too scared to turn the lights off, so we just turned them down, but maybe it would have been less scary with them off. An hour passed, but I still couldn't sleep. I turned to Vera and opened my eyes. Hers were wide open. I asked her what was wrong, but all she said was, "Don't look in the corner." But I did, and I saw a tall black figure standing there. I looked back at Vera. She asked, "Is it gone?" We both looked back at the corner. It was in fact gone. "Looks like it," I said. We didn't get any sleep that night. The worst thing was that we had to stay there another night. The one thing I learned that weekend was never to stay up past 3 a.m. at a Canadian cottage next to a forest and a haunted lake.